Hello everyone, and welcome to Ghostbusters. A whole bunch of you have been suggesting this for a while. I've been toying with the idea, and now, after the absolute emotional weight that came with Signalis, I think it's time to decompress with something that's just plain old fun. Which isn't to say that this can't be genuinely spooky at times as well. While Ghostbusters is certainly remembered as a comedy franchise first and foremost, it did have some actually pretty scary moments. I still remember that librarian jump scare, which, maybe that's a source of some things that I should probably ask someone with a degree about, but anyway, let's get started. Now, this game came back all the way back in 2009. I'm currently playing the remastered version, but from what I understand, it doesn't really remaster all that much. Some people were kind of disappointed with this, but I figured this was on sale, and it's probably the best chance at things working right from a technical perspective. But we're gonna start a new career on experienced mode. Why not? I usually do things on normal.
Are you troubled by strange noises in the night?
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or your family actually seen a spook, specter, or ghost? If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Just pick up the phone and call the professionals.
Call the Ghostbusters. We're ready to believe you.
Franchises available soon. Call for details.
Whoa! Russell, hey man.
You near the East Wing?
Yep.
By the new Ghoster exhibit?
Yeah, why?
There's something headed your way.
Wait. I hear something. I'm gonna take a look.
Want to hear something really creepy? I was reading about Shandor, the guy who donated most of the Gozer stuff. He was into the occult, supernatural. Weird dude.
Well, why don't we talk about it some other time? Any other time. Hey, you can't be in here. Stop!
Oh, they added a little memorial to Harold Ramis.
Ghostbusters. Is your haunting an apparition, poltergeist, phantasm, wraith, banshee, demon, specter, tortured soul? What? No, we do not summon dead family members and catch them so you can ask the combination to the safe. Yeah, well, same to you, pal.
Hey, it's the new cadet. Welcome aboard.
This might be a little dangerous.
Great. Danger is our life.
We'll start at 50% capacity. That should keep any burning or tissue damage to a minimum.
Hey, if you're gonna burn any tissue, do it to the new kid. You can't use Ray. Our mortgage is in his name.
I guess he's right. What's your name again, kid?
No names, Ray. I don't want to get too attached to this kid. Just in case. You remember what happened to the last guy.
He's tuned and ready to go.
You may feel a little tingle. Good. We've perfected an extensive and rigorous training regimen that will teach you all your equipment's basic functions.
It takes some time to achieve master throw skill, but it's definitely worth the effort.
Was that us?
I don't think so.
Ray?
Had to be some sort of psi energy pulse. Substantial. A significant collected and centralized necromantic convulsion, level 7 or more.
Agreed. We need EMF measurement checks now.
I know the answer, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Is a level 7, whatever, bad or very bad?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say...
Let me guess. It's a 7.
Let's just say we're about to get real busy.
And that is not the fun kind of getting busy. Is it, Ray? Look out! Slimer's escaped again! No.
Well,
way.
we're right
Come
into it,
back.
but there you have it. This is Ghostbusters, and imagine everyone's shock when this movie-based game was actually good. I've got a first achievement already, but yeah. As you can see, those opening cutscenes do not appear to be remastered, really, at all. In fact, this doesn't seem to look too much different, but hang on, guys, I'm coming. I'm just getting through my intro
Let's move.
thoughts. But dude, the whole cast is here. It's written by them. It's got the soundtrack.
There it
This is
It seems oddly
this is
fun to contain
Ghostbusters
the
3. In fact, they've even said as much.
Fascinated with it ever since you added the viewer to the unit. Okay, easy now, Cadet. I'll talk you through this. Use the proton stream to get his attention.
All right. Oop.
Containment unit. That's some highly sensitive equipment you're disintegrating there, kid.
That was that. I was doing as I was told. Oh.
Fine-tuning the interspatial gasket this afternoon. I'll fix it. You two get those ghosts back.
You better. You know what happened last time.
He went into the sub-basement, and his escapee friend went with him. Come on, kid. We got a job for you. Taking the right precautions, Slimer's harmless. More or less. Not sure about the other guy, though. Okay, let's go get him then.
More or less, huh?
Oh, and don't sweat the containment unit. It's easy to get excited your first time out with the proton stream. Egon will fix it in no time.
Yeah, I get the feeling I'm never going to live that down, but I'd like to remind you that you told me to do that.
Now, first and foremost, before things get out of hand, you want to get to know your proton pack. It can be your best friend out there in the field. Everything you need to know is displayed on the pack itself. Here's where you keep an eye on your current physical condition. The more green that's on the bar, the more damage you can sustain and still stay on your feet. This bar indicates your pack's heat level. When it gets to the top, you'll want to vent the pack and keep it from shorting out and resetting. For the most part, capturing a ghost is pretty straightforward. We break it into 3 basic steps: sap them, tap them, and trap them. The first step is blasting a ghost to sap its energy.
All right. That is so cool, having all of the UI be physically present in the game, almost like Dead Space, which came out a year earlier.
You're a wicked shot, newbie!
There we go.
See that overlay on the ghost? It indicates the current accumulation of a ghost's PKE. The more you disperse, the weaker it
Come now.
Pack's moving into the red, Cadet. Bennett.
Look at all these things breaking. I remember playing this, the demo for this on 360 when it came out, and being so impressed that it could have so many physics objects breaking and being thrown around all at once. But you couldn't make a Ghostbusters game without this because such a big part of the Ghostbusters is collateral damage. It's taking quite a while, even with the 2 of us, and it's so hard to stay on them. Is there perhaps like a lock-on button or something? Then again, I suppose it wouldn't be Ghostbusters if it weren't a fight.
Ooh, we lost Slimer. There it is! Ugh, and I thought Slimer was disgusting.
Different ghosts. But each ghost has, a story. And as you just saw, we updated our spirit guide, which is kind of an appendix that we can read from as we encounter more spirits. I mean, such a big part of the movies is when you see these guys, you want to know more about them. What leads you to this?
You can project the capture stream or wrangler manually using this control. On the other hand, the pack will detect when a ghost is sufficiently weakened and auto-select the capture stream setting. Get in there and throw a capture stream on that tub of goo.
All right, we're close. Am I doing it?
Fantastic, you got it! As soon as your ghost is in your capture stream, the slam meter begins to slowly charge. If you want to accelerate the slam meter charge, you can wrangle or counter-wrangle the ghost at the end of the line. Here's how you do that.
Don't we need a trap?
When he makes a dash in one direction, you pull the stream quickly in the other. Give it a shot! Good work! Looks like it still has some fight left in it. Make sure your pack slam meter is charged and let him have it. Ow! That's brutal. We did run a background check on you, right? Now we can move to stage 3, trap him. You're gonna need some place to put that.
All right, press X to throw our trap.
There you go! Perfect! See the beacons? Keep it centered in the cone.
Up.
Let the trap do the work.
Come on, don't let him out. And there we go.
And there! Oh, yes! One escapee accounted for. Oh, and always remember to retrieve your trap.
Did you get them?
We're batting 500. Slimer slipped out. Our cadet bagged his first one, though. A very nasty customer. Oh, and you've got to be very careful about crossing the streams. In a word, don't do it.
Seriously.
Stings like the Dickens, too.
But you know, right?
Hey, how come this mump gets all the new stuff?
He's our new experimental equipment technician.
He gets a cool title, too?
It means he gets to carry around a bunch of untested, extremely dangerous hardware that, if not handled correctly, could blow him somewhere into New Jersey.
Oh, this knucklehead lugs around our very dangerous prototype hardware that could potentially blow us into New Jersey. Thanks. Keep the title, kid. It'll work hard for you. Scooter, we need to go. Let's roll.
We do, don't we? But not now. Because we've got a firehouse to explore. I mean, look around at all this loving attention to detail. Some remnants of past exploits. It's not just fan service, or I suppose it is, but in the best possible way. I mean, you saw what a huge fight getting a ghost into the trap is, all the destruction that comes with it. Because what this game understands, more than most adaptations, is that it's not just about the mechanics of being a Ghostbuster. The people who play this game want to be a Ghostbuster, and everything that comes with it. That means not only emulating the feeling of the movies, but allowing you to marinate in the feeling and the lore and just everything.
Ghostbusters,
Part of that means being able to interact with the characters, being able to come upstairs and, actually be in this environment.
Really?
It understands that just chilling out as a Ghostbuster is a childhood dream all its own.
What's the address?
Yep. We can even go up to the bunks. We can slide down the pole if we so choose, or we can slide down the other one at least. And I believe if we look around, this place will fill up with Easter eggs as we discover them. There's all kinds of things to examine and whatnot.
You have 7 new messages.
Emergency! Please call me back now! Outside my window I see multiple ghosts in my garbage! They look like hobos!
Alright, I just had a look in the settings and unlocked that 30 Hz refresh rate. I don't know why that would be the default. And I've also upped the graphics settings just a little bit, and so far it looks like we can handle it. And I am ready to handle my first ghostbusting job. Now, I have played this game before. It was way back in the day. So I can't wait to start fresh.
Where to, Ray?
The Sedgewick Hotel. That's the first place that little spud will go.
Right. Back to its initial manifestation point.
They've got a real good buffet.
It is a great one. When Winston returns from the opera, extend an invitation to join us at our table at the Sedgewick. Hey, you're up, buddy. Training will be on the job tonight. Try not to destroy too many Manhattan landmarks. That's our job.
That disgusting green blob is up on the 12th floor again, wreaking havoc. I demand a refund right now.
Sir, if you check the fine print on our invoice...
Invoices.
Right, invoices. You'll see that your warranty on rehaunting expired some time ago. You should have taken the extended service agreement.
I'm getting some interesting PKE spikes here. Disturbances don't seem to be exclusive to the 12th floor. I'd like the chance to look around the building a little more.
Good. Dig up what you can. That little greenie shouldn't cause us too much trouble.
As you can see, this is a location from the original movie. And we're going to be seeing a lot of that. I will admit that the plot does find excuses to retread a lot of old ground for the sake of fan service. But it's just such good fan service and such appreciated fan service that you kinda don't really care.
Well, hello. You're perfectly safe now, Miss. The Ghostbusters are here.
Back off, loser. Never gonna happen.
That approach rarely works with me. I'll show you why later.
Bit of jitter to the animation, doesn't it seem like it? Like this game was never meant to run above 30. Which, you know, kind of defeats the purpose of a remaster. If I'd actually paid full price for this, I'd be pretty annoyed.
All right, Ace. Get ready.
Dr. Stantz, if you do the honors.
Proud to, Dr. Venkman.
Part of our settlement with the city, proton packs must remain off in heavily populated public areas.
And in close quarters. It minimizes the city's liabilities and satisfies the restraining order the maid here had put on us.
World we live in today, you shoot a proton stream of highly charged particles at someone, they get all so happy. It's him! Nice. Now we got another plaintiff.
Imagine the insurance they must have to carry.
Oh, come on, Ray. I'm the one that gets a face full of slime every time the little green buddy escapes. He doesn't even know me well enough to hate me.
I will say, though, the soundtrack coupled with these environments, the hunt,
Contact!
can often be quite eerie itself. Oh!
Jeez!
We're burning daylight, Pilgrim. Can't we get out of here?
Maybe once the job is done. I'm gonna climb this ladder just by having a better work ethic than you.
All right, showtime. We wear him out, then we capture him. That's what your proton stream is for.
Alright, let's get him.
You've got him on the run! Come on, let's go! Peter!
And straight through the wall.
I've seen this one already. Know how it ends. You two have fun, though. I'll cover the elevators and escort any ladies safely to their rooms.
Yeah, okay. And this signal looks just like your elusive little targeted entity. Your meter will flash and buzz when it detects a potential signal. The paragoggles are linked directly to your active PKE meter. This lets you see otherwise undetectable phenomena while you track it. Ghost trails, object auras, all kinds of cool events. Now, when the center bar peaks, you're headed in the right direction. When it's flat, following a cold trail. Line the target up with the smallest circle for the best scan. Okay, you way to go!
A disgusting mess of ectoplasmic slime where Slimer forced himself through the wall. Oh, so is it to be a hot or colder game?
Red signifies a hidden ghost. Green indicates an environmental paranormal anomaly. Blue means an active sample.
I'm getting red right now. And it's getting stronger. Is that you?
Getting warmer. Warmer.
I don't like this, and I hear an argument behind that door.
You're red hot.
Ghost must trap Slimer's hiding place inside that vase.
You're red hot. Careful.
There he
Hitting the
is.
Scan is sort of like taking a good snapshot. When you've got an entity in range, hold the scan button. This will analyze the ghost's PKE signatures. Careful.
Oh, and now I can purchase upgrades. Alright, so for 1,500 we can... Okay. But we cannot afford... Oh, well, we can do blast stream focusing. Reduces beam wandering. Yes, the more accurate, the better, I think. Because these guys are slippery enough to begin with without imperfections in the equipment. But I guess we're back on the hunt again. Thanks for your help, by the way. Ooh, blue. Wait, what does blue mean?
Whoa, he's definitely been here.
Cursed artifact collectible, room service tray.
An active sample is something you can collect, like a cursed artifact. We get paid extra for everything we scan and collect. Then we roll it back into research and development. The extra funds let us experiment with new equipment and offensive technologies, which in turn you get to wear on your back to test. Remember, you can always review techniques, tutorials, and equipment in your online Ghostbusters field manual. It's all accessible from your PKE meter.
Ray! I don't feel good!
Peter, come in. You okay? Uh-oh, man down. We've got a man down. Go, go, go! Come on, shake a leg. You can move faster than that, can't you? Double time, cadet!
Hold B to sprint short distances. Oh, we can sprint. In fact, we can sprint in perfect sync. See, I am a good fit for this company. Come on.
He's been slimed again. Hustle over here and help him up, will you?
How did this even happen? I was covering the elevators. That mutant Stromboli snuck up on me. Funked the fire again.
When one of us goes down, we always help each other out. It's all about teamwork.
Oh no, my friend. That was back in the pre-sliming era. Right now, it's all about payback.
You guys need to get down here immediately. Our living science experiment is tearing apart the lobby, and he's not alone.
More ghosts? But we gave this hotel a clean bill of health 5 years ago.
New people die every day.
Call the elevator, Junior.
As you'll notice, this game is, in its deadpan delivery, very full of like these very short, blunt, yet highly impactful lines. And there's actually one in this game that I've kind of taken with me for a long time. I may not remember much else about it, but I do remember that line, and I'll point it out when we get to it much later. Oh, but you know what? While we're here, why don't we have a little look at that appendix? So here we have that first artifact we found. Gustav's self-service tray, circa 1893. Fine silver service set purchased as a lot from the famed Austrian Hotel de Gustav after it mysteriously burned down. This is the only piece from the set known to appear at the Sedgewick rooms, unbidden and unaccompanied. Frightened guests are often unsure as to the proper gratuity for this service. Now let's see that first ghost we captured, Sloth Ghost. Class 5, full roaming cardinal. Blah blah blah. The Sedgewick Hotel traditionally auctioned off a family Thanksgiving feast and donated the proceeds to charity, usually the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission for Wayward Angels. In 1937, Arbison Morgunshire, a wealthy but lonely Epicurean, bid upon and won the feast. On Thanksgiving Day, he arrived to dine alone. The Sedgwick's manager protested that the feast was intended for more than 12 people, but Morgunshire insisted that he be fed the entire meal. The manager shrugged and finally relented. Morgunshire sat down and ate the entire meal, leaving not a crumb. "My compliments to the chef," he said. 7 hours later, swallowing the last bite, he died from a gastric rupture due to massive overeating. Authorities later found a suicide note at Morgunshire's home, outlining that he intended to die while indulging his greatest fantasy. And between the ghosts and the artifacts, this game just has some absolutely incredible flavor text, telling a whole spooky story in the middle of everything else that's going on, and making you realize that every one of these ghosts has a story to tell.
Coming through.
All right, Slimer. You've had your fun. The elevator's off limits. Egon, come in. I think we're stuck in the elevator. We need some help.
Think we're stuck. Well, let's see. Think we're stuck? Think we're stuck? Think we're stuck? Ray, you guys good with officially stuck in the elevators? Show of hands.
Here it comes.
This would totally be me.
Kill it, Ray!
Need a hand?
You always fail, don't you?
Oh, there he is. And he brought friends. Hang on, wait. PK meter. We need to get a scan of these guys. Two of them at once. This is not going to be easy. And they're throwing luggage at us, so that's great. There you are. And thankfully this game also doesn't penalize you for collateral damage, because it knows that would make the game unfun. And remember when games, at one point, like, were about having fun? I don't want to kids these days that too much. There's plenty of good games now. But it's actually probably more rare to do things that way. Around now... Oh, God. Doesn't the slam have to build up? Oh, I see. I have to tire you out. It was kind of hard to pay attention during the whole basement saga, but I think you're ready for a trap. In you go. Ow! You tried to save your buddy, but it was too little too late. You are in the trap. And that's one down. This very easily could have had, like, basic FPS mechanics, but they really went all in and made every single thing feel like battling a storm. It just feels like a struggle, and it makes it so true to the material. An epic battle followed by silence.
Man, this lobby is so wrecked.
Can we please call Winston and tell him his night off is officially ended?
You okay, bud? Oh, come on, you. Alright, you guys deal with Slimer. I'll take the side goons. And their projected furniture, which is going to be a problem. I don't know if a ghost can physically hurt you beyond sliming you, but they can certainly throw a physical object that can.
Just don't do it.
Come on now. They're making a run for it.
They've split up.
Ray, follow me. The others are floating back upstairs. Venkman, you two pull our friend Slimer into a trap as fast as you can. There's a massive bulge in these spikes indicating this isn't just some routine clearing job.
He gets so bossy when he hasn't had his nap.
You know, I'm about to start getting bossy with you too.
Is that honey glazed ham and prime rib? There, the Alhambra ballroom. No way he could pass that up.
Absolutely not! You can't go in. The Rodriguez bar mitzvah is set to start in half an hour.
I'll bet the beef brisket is today's special.
And you've done quite enough already. I'm sure the thing will just go away. I'm willing to risk it. You're not going in there.
That's all we needed to hear. All right, we're out. Coffee time, everyone. Service has been declined beyond this point.
You still got to pay us for the 2 we captured.
Sounds like the Alhambra's off limits.
The schnutz, you say? Nobody slimes Pete Venkman twice and gets away with it.
Be careful, Peter. Remember the Ellis Island incident?
Oh god, imagine how hoppin' with activity Ellis Island would be. Oh man, the thing with this game is I'm realizing it's going to be real hard to comment on, simply because everything that's not dialogue is generally a combat segment that is like a raging storm all around you. That's a lot of ectoplasm on that wall over there.
Champion. You leave for a while.
I see this game's also got that sense of wonder about hunting spirits that the movie had. I mean, not everything was a fight. Sometimes it was just all the odd spookiness that comes with being in these
don't
places.
Touch the slime. It's slimy and it's extremely dangerous.
And there's whispers emanating from within. Black slime. Hang on, let's have a look at what the difference is here. Black slime is encountered in locations of intersection between the real and ghost worlds. It is a dangerous substance formed of ectoplasm supersaturated with negative energy. Black slime is incredibly caustic and will cause severe damage to anyone heedless enough to come into contact with it. Based on its spectral resonance echo, black slime also appears to function as a conduit for PKE energy, and could, if saturated with enough spiritual energy, conceivably act as a ghost portal. I love this old style of comedy, you know, the pre-scary movie thing, where the movie itself, the plot itself, is serious. The only reason it's funny is because there's funny characters partaking in those events.
You'd think I'd be used to that stuff by now.
I know the feeling.
Nothing to worry about. Most kitchens have self-starting pilot lights.
There's a hidden ghost somewhere. Wait, can we move around here? Or do we have to push that out of the way? You were somebody new. But now I'm reading nothing on the PK. Which, do you know how much I'm geeking out being able to say that? Got you. You were not having it?
Everything but the kitchen sink.
Oh god, what are you? What are you? What are you? Dead fish flyer. The thing, I'm as excited for cataloging all this stuff as I am for actually being a Ghostbuster. I would absolutely love to work in data entry for these guys. It's just so fun to learn about all the different spirit types. You can make an entire game just based off of that.
Alright, check this out. To trap them, you've got to grab them, and to grab them, you use the other half of the proton one, the capture stream.
Okay. So blast the stream,
That's
capture.
all there is to it. You just throw this junk anywhere. We don't stick around and clean up.
I mean, it looks expensive, but you're the boss. And I am not liable. Wait, is there... Okay, well that looks to be the ballroom. Is there anything else we can get back here? Because this seems to be actually somewhat open-ended. Anything back here, perhaps? We know there's collectibles, and therefore incentive to explore. What is that? Oh, there's a chicken stuck to the wall. Circa 1989, a Ghostbusters craze broke throughout New York City following the Vigo incident of '89. Souvenir street vendors moved literal tons of unlicensed clothing and cheap knockoff novelties. It's estimated that Stay Puft figures outsold the usually best-selling Statue of Liberty by more than 2-to-1 that year. Even the new wind-up walking version of Libby. The trend faded almost as quickly as it began, and sales of Ghostbusters merchandise dwindled. Some remainders can still be found on the streets of Manhattan and the boroughs, and may even be imbued with supernatural elements. That's not our fault. I love reading these entries. They read almost like SCP before SCP. Or around the same time, I suppose. In any case, let's go see if we can save that bar mitzvah, which, by the way, Rodriguez bar mitzvah. That's just like a little 2-word joke that I kind of like.
You know, I thought that guy said Rodriguez bar mitzvah. Would it kill him to mix in a green salad once in a while? I'm gonna take backup. Blast him until he's dazed, and then throw your capture stream on him.
Alright, well now that you're away from the cake, I'm gonna try and save the bar mitzvah. Yep! Oh, you did not like that at all. But you're down some health already. Come on, just waiting for you to reemerge. Right in there, are you? But I can't seem to force you out. Unless you're elsewhere. Maybe if we just blast it, you'll... There you go. Come on now. I don't know if you have any actual attacks.
That's it, buddy. You've got the little monster breathing hard.
Perhaps in... here? No? Oh, there you are. Come on now. We got this, and my one mission in life is to preserve what's left of that cake. No! I'm here trying to at least make an effort, and I get paired with the laziest guy on the job. Oh, no, come on. There you go. Trap out.
You'll be able to put his sorry crater of a butt into the trap.
And in you... Nope, don't you run now. We gotcha.
Perfect. See? That's a big wow. That'll teach that pitiful goop sack to slime Pete Venkman. And by extension, you. Perhaps a place sitting disturbed. Still pretty much ready. Full go for the Rodriguez blowout.
The Alhambra Ballroom! The bar mitzvah! What have you done? The guests are arriving in 15 minutes!
What seems to be your problem? thanks to me and my new exclusively assigned recruit here, the festivities can now proceed in an entirely ghost-free environment. So, you're welcome, huh? And, to the Rodriguez, L'chaim from the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, you know, there are still 2 bellhops unaccounted for.
Oh, my lovely hotel.
Sorry.
Nice of you guys to join us. You grabbed the little spud?
Ray, we need to have a heart-to-blob talk with this one. We are
What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Heads up, your initiation is over.
Yep.
Now give us a hand. We've got
What did I tell you?
persistent trouble from
Wait, are you... Okay, no, you're still the bellhop ghosts. I told you about this, and did you listen? No. But we should be able to make short work of them now that their boss is gone, or at least I assume that's how it works. Is there a ghost hierarchy? Come on now.
Run! Aim high.
You are still doing pretty good. Oh no, man down. I gotcha.
More.
You're the only one that's been somewhat cool to me so far. Nope, the other one. Go for the weaker one first. I mean, 2 is easier to deal with than 1. Trap out. And they can throw out their own traps independently, which creates an absolute minefield when they're trying to get away. It's so cool how, in this game, you actually feel the difference between working alone and with others. Ow. Alright, you are finished. And you... Oh no. You escaped. Come on now. Tire him out. Oh, why isn't it going in? There you go. Busted. Oh wait, there's another one. I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I didn't realize there were 3. But you are more or less done. So 1 good slam should be all it takes.
That wasn't such a chore, now was it?
Yeah, nothing at all. Not a sweat.
Who is going to pay for all of this?
No need to worry, sir. As you know, the mayor rode to office on a strictly pro-Ghostbusters platform. And we now invoice the city directly for all captures and eliminations. And unhaunted New York is a tourist-friendly New York.
No. The damage.
The mayor and the city have taken out an extensive insurance policy as well, so you're covered.
Honestly, I'm sensing some hostility here. Perhaps we should just leave the ghosts here if that's what you would prefer, sir.
No. No. But please, be discreet.
Discretion is our professional watchword.
Whoa! Hey, it's you again!
Whoa! Where did he come from?
I suppose we should go after him, unless you want to discuss it first.
Cadet, go with Dr. Spangler. Check out the angry fisherman.
Alright, good. I could use a break from Bill Murray. But man, I'm surprised they actually addressed the insurance thing. Oh wait, can we get back there? No, we cannot. Aw, sad. This place just won't stop. But I love how, when we're running, even that feels cool. Like, they got all the little animations down right, making it feel heavy, all the gear jingling on our backs.
This way. Looks like he's drifting upstairs. Look out! Can't get across there. Move. Take the lead. Take this trap.
Oh no. You want me to go all the way up into a haunted hotel alone on my first day on the job. Although, seeing the competence of Venkman kinda has me confident in my own abilities. You look catalogable. Portrait of G. Sedgewick, presumably the founder of this hotel? Circa 1910. When Godfrey McAllister Sedgewick opened his Grand Hotel, many thought it strange that someone who detested people so thoroughly would open a business where so many were invited to come. Did you perhaps have poor intentions for them? Something's afoot here. But it doesn't look like our man. That, however, kind of does. No! Oh no.
Is there a bathtub overflowing up there? More specifically, a 7,000 cubic meter bathtub filled with protonically charged seawater. And, sea cucumbers?
Not quite, but something's happened here, and it's not just a flood. Look. This one's actually able to alter its environment. Oh, that is so weird. These, like, barnacle-looking things actually recede when I approach. But what is this ghost doing here? The bellhops, I understand. Slimer's a bit of a mystery. But why a fisherman? I'd wager that this huge release of energy probably has something to do with what happened at the museum in that opening cutscene.
Did you tell the recruit about semi-dimensional rift entities? This type of highly agitated environment is a likely manifestation point.
Highly agitated environment is one way to put it. But what do I do? It seems to be leading me back here. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary here. Beg to differ. But all the information is still unknown. Maybe we didn't get a good scan. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll be encountering plenty more in the near future. There we are! And there you are. Are you actual ghosts, or are you under the influence of another ghost? Either way, we are now eligible for some more upgrades. So let's see what we can do. Already got that. For 10,000, we can get blast stream recoil decrease. Removes movement restrictions. Well, being able to stay mobile while doing this is certainly going to be important. Yep. Oh, it is so dark. Moving down this way. Oh, but we do have a hit on the PKE. Perhaps something down there, but we can't go there. I'll listen to all the creaks and groans of this place. Hang on, let's see it. Move this stuff out of the way, please. Please just break it all. I can't jump, so it's kind of necessary. You're just broken. Can I just start preemptively knocking you down? I think that'll be a good preventative measure. Oh! And you go right back the way we came. Well, thanks for that, but you've knocked open a pair of doors. And let me guess, we're gonna encounter all kinds of nonsense on the way back. Yep, you stay away. And let's run. If there were any kind of sense of urgency in this game, like if it were more of a simulator, I'd have no chance of catching up to you ever. Although how cool would that be? Something more open-ended and less story-based, where you're a Ghostbuster. I'm just dreaming at this point, though. These things are real tough. Not that they're tough, but that it's so tough to tell if I'm actually inflicting damage. Going back that way. Man, this place is getting worse and worse by the moment. Well, at least this place has a self-draining mechanism. Sargassi's. Wait a minute. When I scanned him before, didn't it say his name is, yeah, Papa Sargassi? Class 3 roaming animator. Descending from a long, proud line of seafarers and fishermen, Pappy Sargassi attempted to avoid the notoriously unlucky early deaths on the water that plagued his family by pursuing a more landlocked career. In 1950, he opened a restaurant, Sargassi's, and attempted to turn his back on the sea. In later years, he overcame his fear of the water and took up fishing. His family's curse caught up with him, or he was the unluckiest fisherman who ever lived, and he died choking on a fish stick while being eaten by a great white shark. Oh my god, that is my favorite kind of, like, absurd black comedy. And just, like, 8 layers of irony. But it seems like we're in this all our own. Maybe I should have shot first. I don't know. I don't know why I thought I could be diplomatic. Let's just start wearing them down. Nice restaurant, though. I'm not one for seafood, but it seems nicely themed. Come on now. Yeah, you're not doing a lot of acrobatics, but this stream does feel quite a bit better in my hands. Doesn't feel quite as much like it's going all over the place. But he got away.
Good work. Are you all right?
Nice going. You might really be the right person for this job.
Yes, you have destroyed a significant section of a 5-star New York hotel in just under 3 hours. Your mother and I are so proud.
I got less than 1 hour by my recording.
He's got something. Let's track it down.
Yeah, he's low. I wakened him up for you. We should be able to do this fairly easily if we can find him. Please don't do that. You tripping over stuff is basically saying something behind you in the worst possible way. Oh!
Gun? Ray? Something new for us, isn't it? First one I've ever seen. It's some type of highly focused anthropomorphic animator. An entity which attracts familiar objects to itself so it can materially manifest its rage.
Oh no, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, my stairway is blocked.
Generating a field of attraction so strong that it's able to reassemble its component parts.
Okay, I may have to up the volume on the voices or lower everything else. Point is, this thing is assembled from various inanimate objects in the environment. How the heck is a ghost managing that?
Keep tearing it down.
We're close though, we're very close. As long as you guys keep backing me up. So close. Don't stop now.
Yank it out of there. Wrangle it away.
It was you. Which means you are much stronger than we thought. Well, let's not give you the chance. Trap down. Slam you straight in. Look at all those fish skeletons around you. You're fighting hard! Oh, come on! Somehow managed to get out at the last second. Nope, you're not going anywhere.
I thought it didn't like knives and forks flying at me, but when knives and forks become a big angry giant, that's really me not liking it. A lot.
Happens every day, right?
Oh my god. The
Anybody here
relief.
from Zeddamore?
Guys, I'm right outside. And so is something else.
Gosh, we've missed you, partner. Glad you could make it. But first, how was Aida? Well, we had to make do with this new specimen here.
I've been trying to get here for over 4 hours, Peter. Traffic is a little blocked right now.
Wait. I know that thud.
Winston, what do you see out there?
It's big. It's clean and soft and white. And
No
you
way.
aren't gonna like it.
No, this is not possible. Not here, not now, not again.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Wasn't me this time, I swear it.
Pull it together, Ray. What do we have that can stop that cheap confection?
Winston.
Ray, weren't you going to finish up the install of the Super Slammer today?
The Super Slammer? Sounds untested. Tacky and exciting. I'm in. But will it work?
Against the minions of a god? That was never the intent. But in theory, I suppose it could. But a muon trap of this capacity has never been used or even tried before.
Uh-huh. And why would that stop guys that don't know any better?
Yeah, man. What are we? The FDA?
We'll have to clear a path through this mess first.
Alright, I've just gone ahead and lowered the music and effects volume a bit so that the voices can stand out a bit more. But yeah, I was always really annoyed with how, like, little Winston actually appears in the movies, especially the second one. Because he's the fourth Ghostbuster, and he's just, like, not in any of the marketing material, rarely shows up in the movies. It's so irritating to me.
Scan that.
Scan. Oh, God.
Lordy, help us. Stay Puft is somehow hatching these mini minions from himself. Well, there's paranormal physiology for you. Always something to make your stomach turn. Nettlesome little yarpers. Yep, they look so darn tasty.
This may be a bit of a gag, but do you have any idea how dangerous these would be? I mean, marshmallows are basically like burning napalm. You got more for us, eh? Whoa! Thanks for clearing the way for us. And more ghosts.
Multiple Class 5 FRBs. Inbound.
Ray, prepare the move.
Hobo ghosts.
Switching on the muon trap.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we've got the Ecto-1 Super Slammer trap, meaning we have got a roving trap that we can just knock them all into. Theoretically stronger as well. At least I'm assuming that's how it works. That's how I remember it working. There we go. Yep, straight in. Not even a fight needed. Come on, in we go.
I dreaded you when you were alive.
About two guys down. Two guys down. We need to clear the streets so I can get to them. Look, there's a car up in that burning building. Come on, back in the fight, you.
Shortage in the afterlife, guys?
Ray, can you stop?
No, not if we're going to catch up to our old friend.
Don't get them change. You're only encouraging them.
Finkman, we need to have a talk about tolerance.
Yeah, we really do. For example, why your role in these movies is so limited. Although he does, to be fair, he does have a bigger role in this game. In fact, I believe I remember reading somewhere that the other cast members actually argued for that. Yep. Come on, in you go. Something I'm going to be saying a lot here, but I just love how this wrangling aspect like really feels like a fight.
Detecting something significant behind us.
What is that? Am I hearing wings?
Oh no. Yep, could have figured that when they started bringing the kitchen equipment to life.
Class 6, kinetic animators, multiple contacts.
Oh god. Okay, let's just make sure we get the scan. That's the main thing I care about. Okay, the red indicator around you indicates that you are actually not ghosts. You are something else entirely. But we're gonna have to read about you when we come to it. Come on. Should be just about to go down and slam.
Hey, that was a game. Ghosts and Gargoyles. A game we played when I was in the seminary.
Ghosts and Gargoyles. What dink game didn't you play? Do you have your 8-sided dice with you?
Ugh. Oh, construction worker ghosts were capable of possessing road cones? I mean, man, I'd feel pretty ripped off if I died. Finally got the answer to whether or not there's an afterlife. And then this is what I was reduced to. But I guess being able to terrorize the people of New York is a nice bonus. Come on now. We gotta grab you and slam you down. And that actually makes pretty short work of you. And short work of our insurance premiums. Although I guess the city does take care of it. Come on. Yep. There we go. Yeah, having this car around definitely makes things quite a bit easier. But it's just everyone who ever died in this city it's like they're all here at once. I have such a hard time believing in the original Ghostbusters that they would have such a difficult time convincing people of this. I mean, stuff like this happens on the regular. There's no way they would have fallen out of favor by the sequel. But I'm taking quite a few hits here. There's just so much going on at any one time. It's so hectic and I love it. Oh no, Winston's down. Come on, buddy. All these mechanics, it just makes it feel like, yep, I am a Ghostbuster. Because I feel like a lot of games with, like, licensed characters will find reasons to always have you on your own, but here, you're usually working together. It's just doing everything right, where most licensed games would normally skimp, you know?
It's not vaporizing fast enough. There's too much of it.
It's starting to make good time,
Ow.
too. And I thought it couldn't become any harder to get around Manhattan. Any ideas?
Well, we're not getting through that way now.
Hey, cut through this alley. We might be able to head off Stay Puft.
We need to find a way around this mess.
See, it's either you or Egon.
This must be a remake thing. I'm pretty sure these trucks used to just have a Doritos ad.
Let's go see if we can find us a shortcut. You with me?
Sure thing, Winston, but it actually looks real dark in there.
Spooky and clothesline fresh. Are you kidding me? Haunted laundromat?
I love these just eerie segments. I mean, it's like what Jurassic Park with dinosaurs, I think. Because, I don't know, it's just got that sense of wonder in exploring this stuff amidst all the action. A large lunchbox. And it exploded into ghost birds. Galano's Enchanted Pail. Circa 1940, world-famous magician Angelo Galano had an older brother, Ronald, who was said to be an even more talented magician than Angelo. Ronald wasn't good with audiences, though, so he took up construction work when he couldn't get regular stage work. And I guess he imbued his spirit into his lunchbox? Actually, knowing construction workers, that's not all that unlikely.
That looks like our ticket. That tank is leaking gas all over the place. That is a serious safety hazard, man.
I wanted to test these first, but since we're waiving that safety step today anyway, you should be aware that I modified the neutrona wand, which normally releases the particle stream.
Wow, it's like Christmas came early.
Earlier than what? They started Christmas before Halloween this year. Santa came to my house dressed as Dracula.
Olsen Dart should do the trick.
Yeah, I know, but there's an alley to explore, and I imagine there's probably some additional artifacts to find, right? Look at these rats scurrying at our feet. Plus, I definitely need more of a breather after that big battle we just went through. This is real angry alcohol. Three-toed Jenkins Midnight Goose. Bottled cough syrup never runs dry. Circa 1944, the fabled bottomless bottle of Three-Toed Jenkins, a notoriously unrepentant tramp that rode the rails in the 1930s and 40s. The legend goes he was called Speedy Jenkins, before he exchanged something dear to him for a bottle of cough syrup that never runs dry.
Olsen Dart should do the trick.
Yeah. Do we really want to be standing so close when we do this? Yes, stop overheating your pack, Winston.
You guys might want to stand back.
How far exactly?
Back. Way back.
Do I still have eyebrows?
Sample.
I said way back.
Nicely done. Great
Don't
job.
hit Bill Murray. Actually,
Yeah. Combustible
well.
gasoline. It's the future. Egon, once again on the Super Slammer, I dog ate my homework.
It's a prototype, Peter. You recall the memo from you about getting too many memos on prototypes?
Well, I did write that.
We mounted a high-expansion rapid-cycle multiple ghost absorber. It's faster and larger than our portable units.
Am I in jeopardy? Is this a big enough stick to roast this guy? Okay.
Potentially. But our exposure to interdimensional deities has been only marginal to date, so it would be wise to anticipate some error.
But it's some error. Oh, you're moving with me. Where do we go from here? Up!
You know, for a big
That answered my question.
we should tie a propeller on his neck.
Is that a theater? Oh god, every theater is haunted. It is covered in slime, and I can already hear the whispers from here. Oh, and there's an ad. We met that guy? Hey, we met a celebrity. Wait, this month the epic Hindenburg returns to New York City.
The opera? Wasn't that show shut down when the stage caught fire and killed the cast?
I read the reviews. Oh, the humanity. I had to say that.
That's right. Ruthless producers. They just reopened it last week. It's crackling. There must be something really bad about this place.
Grab a full scan.
Good idea. We should probably have a look around.
Guess that means we're not alone.
Yep, these are unusual flux patterns. Whoa, wait! Don't touch that. That's what I thought. Black slime. Black slime is a hazardous form of ectoplasmic residue. Toxic to both body and soul. Very dangerous. Egon and I haven't developed clothes and boots sufficient enough to insulate against the negative psychokinetic effects of this stuff yet, so be careful.
In other words, the stains don't ever come out.
So, what's the deal with this? Found the cast. Back for premiere night.
Look out! That lady's singing!
She is so over.
Looks like an opera.
Alright,
singer.
let's do this then, but,
Peter, you better
well, it did say that some portals could be opened up if this stuff was concentrated significantly enough.
Like her personality.
And there's one behind us. We should be aware of that, and they can use them for traveling. They got flank portals all over. Come now. We really... I mean, the smart thing to do, right, would be for us to all focus on one, because the beams don't seem to actually reduce their effectiveness at all. It's just a matter of all or nothing. Come on. There we go. If we can slam them straight in, that's the way to go. And you got more friends showing up. Do not be caught in your voice. And I'm down. Alright, but it looks like the guys have got you, so come on. Maybe we should try using those boson darts on you? I mean, I just fired one off accidentally. That's what made me remember. Ow. Please get me up. This is the first time I've been downed. There we are. Teamwork makes the dream work. Alright, deal with the gargoyles first. They're very easy. And it's immediately time for me to return the favor. There we go. And boom! That actually didn't do all that much, and it put me down for a little while. It does at least seem to have some measure of homing capability. Down you go. Yeah, corporeal forms are not actually serving the gargoyles too well.
That's a nice start.
Oh, come on. Nope, slam you. Don't let her back in the portal. Come on. Come on! There we go. The different ghosts actually feel different, too.
Keep your shirt on. Somebody will show up.
I mean, the bigger ones actually do seem to resist us more. Oh, no. Bill Murray's down trying to help me. Please tell me that you'll prioritize reviving me. And Stay Puft is right over there. When it rains, it pours here. Ow. Wait, we died? Wait, what? How did we all go down from just all being up 2 seconds ago? I think this is the last one. Yep, and there we go.
We just did a service to humanity, kid. Hindenburg is a terrible show.
Service to this block, maybe, but what about the rest of the city? What about the world?
Times Square, post-urban renewal. All shiny and clean. I love it.
Say, is that him?
It's hard to miss.
Egon, how close do we have to get the big trap to reel him in?
A lot closer than this.
What's he up to now?
He's looking for something.
Is he looking for something or someone?
If you can see behind me, the streets are in absolute chaos. Authorities are doing everything they can to quell the panic and maintain order. It is madness out here. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, star of the popular children's television show, is on a rampage. This is not the Stay Puft we've come to love. Fortunately, the Ghostbusters have arrived to put everything back to normal.
It's damaged. I've got to fix it or we won't stand a chance.
Oh,
Need to
no.
get from here to there. Make sure the big boy doesn't find whatever he's looking for.
Good strategy. It's dangerous, though. That's a lot of open ground to cover.
All right, sport. Looks like it's me and you. Let's go across Times Square and get into the building Stay Puft is so interested in. You guys keep him off us if you think you can.
He knows you're there, Ray. I don't think he likes it.
Yep, he spotted us. Keep moving.
Oh, wow, we can actually singe you. Oh, no. I don't think
Keep
we're
away
equipped
from
for
those
this.
feet. He'll stomp you into jelly. Boson darts! Nice
Oh, no.
boson. That really dinged him. Great job. Now see if he wants s'more. Get it? I'm funny too, you know.
Yeah, you are, Dan Aykroyd, we know.
Here he comes. Evasive maneuvers. Stick close to me and as far away from him as you can.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity to back up. Thanks, Stay Puft. You're actually helping our progression quite significantly. And these things are popping out of mailboxes, which is... I'm not even going to try and figure that out.
Venkman, are you getting coffee? Venkman's getting coffee. Soften him up with your boson darts.
Soften them up? I mean, could they be any more soft? Oh no, are you up? Okay, you're good still. Yep.
Pepper him with boson darts.
Sure. It seems to do enough area of effect damage as well. And we're making actually a good chunk of change. We probably can afford new upgrades. Ow. Ow. Just a note, I may need your help in a moment. Ow. Thank you, please, please, please. Please try to not die for just a second. I've seen replace your checkpoints, it's not good. These boson darts do seem to do area damage to me as well. But probably not to you, which is something I can probably exploit.
Soften them up with your boson darts.
Yep. So this segment's still going. Ow.
Some serious bad juju. Stay on your toes. Follow me, quick.
Oh, wait, no, is something finally happening? Okay.
Draw him over here.
Yeah, one weak point that I'm starting to realize in this game is the repetition in encounters. They take a while and they feel great, but some of them go on for too long. Where a couple of ghosts might have sufficed, it'll send 50. I mean, technically we could do this forever, right? Like, he's gotta have limited mass. Or perhaps we should just get into the building that he's trying so hard to get into? I mean, that seems like that would be a good course of action. Oop. Ow.
Stay up. There's our way in. Break for it.
Yep, and what were you people doing just watching here? What, you thought you were behind the line of cars so you're safe? Get in here, you.
It's okay, Ghostbusters. Just a level 5 thought form cross rip. The professionals are here. Everybody calmly exit the street. Make no sudden movements. What the?
And there's a dart right there, just taking your advice, Ray. Don't care if you're standing in front of me when it happens. I mean, I took plenty of punishment during that whole thing, so I think I'm entitled.
Find what he's looking for on the bottom floors. Come on, we've got to get to the top floors.
Okay, but I had something on my PKE meter. Found it! A gleaming red desk phone. Asmodeus's hotline, circa 1965. There were only 5 production models of Teleco's red phone ever made. It's rumored that the phone only completed calls for those about to die. Should we really be using an elevator in an emergency like this?
All full. Going up. He just passed gas. Catch the next one.
Relax, sir. We handle foul vapors all the time.
We sure do.
Let's stay in for lunch, you said. Why leave the building, you said. It'll be quiet, you said. You know you're fired.
You're right. I secretly knew our lives would be in danger and thought, hey, I'll make sure I trap Mark with me inside an elevator!
Excuse us?
Give these guys their own spin-offs.
I'm sure there's more fun up ahead.
Yeah, hang on, just taking these valuable art pieces with me. Really? I'm getting stuck on this? Get out of here.
Huh?
Oh, they're inside as well.
We've stirred up a hornet's nest, kid.
PKE meter. Yes, there's quite a lot going on here right now, isn't there?
Uh-oh. No sudden movements. Okay, it sure got quiet all of a sudden.
Well, there appears to be marshmallow dripping from the skylights, so maybe that's something we ought to take note of. Yep, that's what I thought. Yep. Gonna need you to defend me after I fire a dart. I can kill a bunch of them, but I can't hit the stragglers in the meantime. Oh, equip PKE meter. You know, this doesn't seem the time to handicap myself in such a way.
It's on your left.
Oh, come on. Wow, look, even the glass panels on the walls are breaking. And the thing is, this isn't just like a remaster thing. The game was always like this. Come on, die.
Watch out, they're smart.
Oh no, look at this swarm. Goodbye. Alright, all pile up on you so that I can do that. Oh, please don't knock me down right now. Come on. Hey, I've kind of done exactly that. Yeah, you really need to work in as a team to get these guys. They're just so fast and small and durable.
Typical sugar high.
Okay, however, I believe there's a collectible. Ooh, scale model of a building.
Speed it.
Homan's Black Low-Rise. Circa 1926, American occultist John George Homan commissioned a scale model for a domestic center of evil, Black Low-Rise of Tri, from the Shandor architectural firm. The model was completed, but Homan never returned to claim or pay for it. I wonder if his endeavors got him before that.
Good shooting.
Oh, God. Wouldn't have fired so prematurely if I had known you guys were coming.
Ready to be a hero?
I'm already a hero. My first day on the job, and how much work have I put in for you? I mean, I've already seen more action than both movies combined.
Venkman, come in, please. Pandemonium up here. Chunks of the building missing everywhere. You are required at the site now.
So happy to be in demand, but these sugar balls have got me nailed down. I can't get past them. They're disgusting, and they're unhealthy.
Did I mention there's a spectacularly beautiful lady in distress?
I'll be right there.
Man, this place is just full of cursed artifacts. I mean, I guess everywhere would be, realistically, right? The Ravishing Red Prince, circa 1954, painted by the famed Madman of The Hague, Remco de Groot. De Groot was infamous for supposedly using his own blood, and the blood of others, to construct his modernist masterpieces. This was later proven just a wild rumor, however. Maybe proven a rumor, but there's certainly something to it.
Showtime.
No! Somebody help me!
Easy now, miss. Just relax. No sudden movements. You're perfectly safe now. Sudden movements! Sudden movements!
Oh wait, did he get her? Or did she bail? I didn't see. And there's more gargoyles. I die, all of you. Come on now.
It's not alone.
Yeah, they never are.
Wow, check it out, kid. What a view, huh? Manhattan. I love it.
Says the man covered in marshmallow. Now I'm jealous.
Nothing to worry about, folks.
You're the one from the hotel and the museum.
It's okay. Dr. Venkman has you. You're fine now.
You didn't spill your coffee, did you, Peter?
Ray, I got coffee for all of us. But the little monster spilled it. And what's the story with those things anyway?
That sounded like Archer dialogue.
Was that a manifestation of Gozer?
Yeah, probably. It just may be. Could be. Would you like to take the most direct route out of here, or the scenic route? It's lady's choice.
There's a stairwell over here. Let's go.
Woo. Yeah, grace under pressure. I appreciate that in a lady.
Okay, Slugger, let's you and me do this quick and quiet before Tubby Soft Squeeze out there figures out what we're up to.
I think Tubby Soft Squeeze has dog ears, Ray.
Oh, great. Stairs, but we're going down. That's preferable.
Well, it was a good plan for a second.
Okay, let's think. What did people do before stairs? Was it ladders or just jumping from rock to rock?
We go up then, to the roof.
Great. Do you know how difficult that would be with all this equipment?
Well, hello there. Oh, Stay Puft spotted us. Move, move.
35th floor. Pretty high up. And this building is not going to be structurally sound after this. You keeping up?
That way.
Well, that's some relief.
You knew what this was.
Come on, let's go.
Like, you don't seem surprised by the events themselves, simply the danger. Oh, God. Okay, we did not have your scan, so that's good that you decided to join us. We also do not have, we don't have the Ecto-1's containment module here, so we're gonna have to go back to regular traps. That's what finally made the pigeons leave? I feel like they would have been out of here long ago. Oh, come on, break. I know you're in here. I know you're hiding.
Hey, over here.
Come on now. There we go. Toss trap out.
Find some cover.
And in you go. Help me out here.
Hey, over here. A little help?
As for you... We never want to leave anyone down for too long.
Up there! Gotta move! Don't stop!
I can't tell if they're possessing these units or if they're just using them to... Oh, I get it. Maybe they're climbing down into the vents and coming up elsewhere. Wait, did one of you throw down a trap? I can't tell. It seemed like you did. Yeah, there's one over here. And I probably should have just thrown out my own for good measure. It's not like there's any penalty for having more than one. There you go.
Well, that kisses my boo-boo a little bit.
Oh, there's always more. Also, nice no back there. That was real enthusiastic. How many takes was that? Oh, here come the news helicopters, getting a good show. I'll take that as free marketing, provided we survive this.
Wait a minute.
Also something great to put on my resume. Come on. Get over here. Don't try and hide in that corner just because you know you're weak. No camping, noob. You know, these combat segments may be a bit monotonous, but the actual capture process, it just never gets old for me. Yep. Down it goes. Come on. Sometimes it's a little finicky with when you actually capture, but we got it.
Strong signal.
Strong signal where? Lost sight of him, but can definitely hear him. Howdy, whoa! That is the most adorable jump scare ever. Well, actually, I've seen enough that there's quite a wide variety that I can choose from.
You do it. Great job, you guys. Free s'mores for everybody from 54th Street to 5th Avenue. Happy Thanksgiving.
That's it?
There he goes. The big evil sailor all the way to the... Oh! Not quite. Didn't make it. Hey, Ray, say 3 guys the size of your finger knocked you off the side of a 30-story building and you had to climb all the way back up to tear them apart. How mad would you be at those 3 little dinky types?
I'd go with mighty pissed.
Okay, and throw in a sugar high, too.
That giant blue and white toy man thing, or whatever, is still coming. It's climbing the building.
I'm impressed with his agility, considering his complete lack of bones.
Good news. We've got the Super Slammer back on pulse and Ecto-1 is rolling. We're repositioning now. Can you hold the Stay Puft there for a few minutes?
If by few you mean less than 1, then sure, we can do that.
So what are we meant to do in the face of this?
Did somebody tell you it was break time?
No sweat, kid. We've got you.
Well, as long as you're down there, would you see if you could knock off Mr. Sweetness?
Well, here's a situation I did not expect to find myself in on, again, the first day on the job.
All strapped in. We've got a good tight grip on your belt. Here he comes. The Big Daddy manifestation himself. A raging blob of densely packed marshmallow.
I'll be honest, that was pure luck.
Melt him, Chief. Give him full stream.
He's right, rookie. Your health insurance doesn't begin for another 89 days.
Really hope the
Minis.
boson dart does something. Oh, here they come.
1,000 square feet of solid marshmallow? Probably 60.
Well, again, reducing your mass has got to help something, right? Oh, no. You just... Ow. Okay, I literally had no defense against that. Okay, so do not use the boson darts at all. That's what we learned.
Boson darts should do the trick.
Really? I don't like using boson darts because then I have no defense. Can't even hit. Okay, there's a certain point where you come close enough that we can light you up. But we gotta make sure we're not overheating when that happens. And overheating is a distinct possibility considering all this stuff coming at me. Boson dart. You reacted, but didn't seem to care much. Oh, so it only counts in the scripted segments where I'm allowed to do that. You are looking quite worse for wear. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, you're low. And uglier than ever. Oh, here they come.
You've got him on the ropes, Webster. Land the last one so we can go home.
So we can go home.
You've killed my dessert.
Scoreboard reads Ghostbusters 2, Gozer the Gozerian 0. Looking like a real big leaguer out there, champ.
Ray, Peter, we're in position. The trap is set. We're prepared to capture Stay Puft. Where is he?
He's that white puddle you're driving through?
Timing's off by just a hair, Egon, but we're glad the trap is working again.
Well, I finally got covered in the stuff.
I guess I owe you guys my life.
She's clean.
How do you feel?
Pretty good. All extremely weird things considered.
So far, just another screwed up day at the office. You know, I never forget a face attached to all the rest of that. I think we met earlier at the Sedgewick Hotel. You gave me the sideshow chicken drop.
My name's Alyssa. Dr. Alyssa Selwyn. And
I am Dr. Peter Venkman. And that's Egon. It's Ray, Winston, and you met him.
Uh-huh. The Ghostbusters.
Have you ever been involved in this type of quantum temporal rift event before?
A quantum what?
It's called arcing, a large pulse of psychic energy.
Actually, yes. I was at the museum. A pulse of blue light surged through the building, and then I was standing outside a room on the 13th floor of an old hotel.
The Sedgewick.
The Sedgewick doesn't have a 13th floor.
It was pulling me like a magnet. I felt as though I was in a deep dream. I came to and ran over here.
Here?
It's a temporary office while I'm in town. I came to do some research after I woke up.
We'd like you to come to our lab so we can run some brief tests and ask you more questions.
Here's an easy one. Would you like to go out for Thai? Mexican? Japanese?
Wow, Dr. Venkman. That time you almost went 45 seconds without saying something abrasive. Want to try for a whole minute next time?
A doctor, and a fiery one, too. Charming. So charming.
And we're back here. Now, that was certainly some comprehensive on-the-job training. But I cannot wait to explore some more, learn some more, and just see where all this is going. But more than anything, I just want to catch some more ghosts. It's so rare for a game like this to not only get like the heart and soul of the source material down, but also to feel like how the movie looks like it feels in its gameplay. Oh, and look, if we wander around the firehouse, we can even see some of the artifacts that we brought back. There's a lot to go through, so I'm not going to do too much of an exposition dump right now if I can help it, but I do want to read about some of the ghosts we cataloged. Oh, look, and it even tells us how many we've captured. Class 3 Animating Spectre. While all grand hotels have their dark secrets, the elegant Sedgewick Hotel has them all trumped. Ever since it opened in 1897, the Sedgewick has exuded an eerie atmosphere. An inordinate number of guests and staff have met untimely ends due to strange accidents and sometimes foul play. Most of them stay forever, drawn to an inexorable force that traps them in the Sedgewick's many corridors, suites, ballrooms, and service areas. The spectral staff takes great care of the hotel, and don't appreciate disturbances other than the ones they create themselves. As for those crawlers, Class 2 Vermin Imprinter, candelabrum crawlers are powered by swarming little vermin spirits who animate seemingly innocent light fixtures and turn them to sinister purpose. Rat ghosts! These spirits, primarily the imprint of an animal life force that once existed in our physical world, take over simple objects, then force them into a rough copy of their original physical form. So does that mean a similar thing for the dead fish flyers? Well, we didn't actually get a scan of them. Construction worker ghost. Skyscraper and bridge construction crews. Brave souls that, since the evolution of the Manhattan skyline, had met their fates in terrible accidents. They've fallen from great heights, been crushed by swinging steel, drowned in vats of setting concrete, and scalded by hot pitch. The city is built on the bones of these victims of on-the-job construction accidents. Now they've all found new careers in deconstruction. Ooh, hobo ghosts. Class 5 roaming vapor. The big city can take a toll on people, especially those on the fringes of society, and New York is no exception. Many of its wanderers and outcasts have met unfortunate ends, and some of those still remain, attempting to extend those unfortunate ends to others. Now the kitchen golem... Oh, did we not get a scan? Really feel like I did. Marshmallow Mini, Class 5 Manifesting Outworlder. These Class 5 entities are the mischievous spawn of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, a not-so-tasty blend of corn syrup, water, gelatin, tetrasodium pyrophosphate, and evil. Opera Diva Ghost. In the popular and long-running Broadway adaptation of Wagner's epic opera cycle, Ring, Brunhilde was sung by world-renowned soprano Carlotta Caprese in her most famous role. The entire cast was killed when, in a burst of thunderous applause near the end of Carlotta's aria, the old and structurally questionable stage collapsed underneath them. These fat ladies never finished singing. I cannot wait to see what your story is. Sometimes called Onion Head, or simply the Mean Green Ghost, Ray purportedly named this creature Slimer specifically to annoy Peter, who still carries a long-standing distrust of the creature. Regardless of what he's called, this focused, non-terminal repeating phantasm personifies gluttony, and is drawn to anything edible. While this Class 5 full roaming vapor isn't especially malicious, you don't want to be between him and a snack. I always did find it so interesting, all like the techno and, I guess, paraspeak of the movie's dialogue, and I'm so glad that it's been preserved here. Oh, look, 9 days without a reportable accident. That's oddly specific. But I guess we can reset that to 0, and I imagine it's going to be there for quite a while, because there is so much more going on in this city. And we will be busting all of it in the next part. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.